Opening awkward silence. I'm not much of a camera person, honestly. I don't film myself very often, go through stuff like this. But, you know, there's been quite a few people that have really liked my camping and hunting setup that I put together on my truck. And, you know, quite a few years back, I had a 1999 Dodge Dakota that I ended up building out, but, you know, learned quite a bit with it, and, you know, got a newer, well, shouldn't say newer truck, but just another truck, bigger truck, and God blessed me with another cap on it, and to where I could build it out, and it'd be pretty freaking cool, you know. But here's basically the walkthrough. It's a 2001 Ford F250 7.3 liter diesel. It's not fast by any means, and it's not supposed to be, in my opinion, you know. But, you know, here it is. I'm gonna take you through it. Well, here it is. This is my setup. It's a 2001 Ford F250 with a ARE utility cap. 6.5 foot bed. Nothing super fancy. Don't mind the white tailgate. I may have accidentally ruined the old one, but it does the job for now, and until I can actually get a more updated one. Looking for one with a step for like 2008, 2009, because, you know, being 30 years old man, it's fun to deal with sometimes. That'd just be easier getting in and out of the back of the truck. So, where to start? Got the cooler, just a cheap one off of Amazon. Got that a couple years ago. It sized perfectly on my old setup on my Dakota. So, only thing that sucked about it is, you know, getting in and out. You're limited on space on width with the Dakota. But it's about 2 foot from the edge of the bed platform to the platform for the cooler. In between, it's got, you know, foam padding that you would probably use for a gym, and then just a piece of carpet that's like 2 foot by 6 foot long from Walmart. It was like $18. It fit in here perfect. You know, just try keeping it simple instead of going and getting something to where it had to cut the fit, and then you have the, you know, the nasty edges that end up pulling up. If anybody knows carpet, you know, Berber. Just wood front on this little cabinet, little pull-out drawer, you know, rope handle, just keeping it minimal. Actually pull that out now, show you guys. Completely slides out. Got a little bit of kitchen set up there. Butane, thermos, you know, cleaning wipes, soap, a little bit of seasoning there. Of course, can't go without a beer koozie. Pots, pans, you know, skillet, everything that's there. Just slide this over very easily to get to the next one. Slide it out. And it's just extra gear. Got, you know, of course, Sawyer squeeze. You never know when you're in a bad situation with that. My mother-in-law got me this for Christmas one year. It's actually pretty awesome for being out in the woods, and just hook it onto your backpack, or if you're up in your stand and your battery's running low, it's perfect. Solar powered, rechargeable. Little air compressor just in case if anything goes on off-road. Air mattress pad, just in case if crappy situation, you know, person comes with you or whatever, they have a place to sleep, throw it right there in between or whatever if somebody's hunting with you. Poncho, machetes, axe, trailer hitch lock, etc. Nothing fancy. It's just the extra stuff. I did put this down. This was out of my old truck. Carpet tiles stuck over top of gym floor foam mat. I put this in here just in case if I ever want to put the guns in here, or if I have a couple of buddies with me and it goes. So a couple places, got a gun rack up there up on the back wall. Basically it. Of course, cooking utensils. My dad got me this for Christmas this year. It's a full little camp cook set, knives, everything. It's pretty awesome. It's got a cutting board. It's just fun doing this with one hand. Watch everybody else on YouTube do it. And I struggle, and now I know. So it's a little single burner butane stove that I end up using while I'm out there. If it's windy like how it is today, you know, get to put these up. Double S cutting boards. I put it right back in that corner so the flame doesn't end up blowing out. Yeah, like I said before, super simple. Less crap to worry about out there in the woods. Less you have to stress about at the end of the day. Got a little bit of cubby space back here. This is where I usually keep my crowbar, pry bar, just to have it, just in case. You never know when you need something like that. Jeez, daughter's chalk. Over here on the side, you know, you see lights up underneath the gun or the rail of the bed. Just keep my camp chair there. There's a good bit of space up over on that side to just, you know, start putting some other stuff there. Got a mud mat for boots. Anybody hunts or camps or anything, you know that trying to keep the dirt out of the bed of your truck is very difficult, and this honestly helps minimize it. So if you're just wanting to come in and out or anything like that and you have everything all open, you can just slide this right over here and just put your stuff there. Underneath this platform, as you can see, it's another drawer. Came off of that. I'm reusing that. I've had this thing since high school. Just to put extra pair of shoes, hiking boots, whatever, Crocs or slippers or whatever, camp shoes. And I got these blocks just for parking the truck, just in case if it's not level. Keep those stored in there. And there's a little extra cubby there underneath, just in case if I want to put anything else. Moving forward, got more lighting under here on the bed platform. Just kind of did it set in to where it's not blinding you directly in the face when they're on. Take the Clorox off. Built out a little table platform here. I figured it'd come in handy. I wasn't going to do this to begin with, but after I started messing around with stuff, I figured it'd be fantastic, especially for some rainy days if you're caught out there. You know, it's really nice to have, especially, you know, after I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what, starting my mornings off inside the cab of the truck instead of pulling out a whole drawer system before going out, being quick, getting ready in the morning. It'd be nice to, you know, make a cup of coffee there or something, cook breakfast on the stove, or just get one of those mission meals and just, you know, put the boiling water in it and let it sit for a few minutes while your coffee's brewing as well. I'll show you the drawer setup. Just a little side to end table. Little Stanley cookware set for a little pocket stove, basically. Got the little cylinders here, mix fuel. Here's the other one. This is a small one. This is basically where I keep everything. Got this little cutlery, freaking little box set, fork, knife, and spoon. My mother-in-law got this for me 1 year. Let's see if I can open it up with one hand. And you basically just put it all together. You can wash it before and after, you know, of course. But it all just fits in this little container, so it fits in there perfectly. There's a little Peak Coleman, Peak Camp, you know, backpack stove. Of course, it goes right on top of the cylinder. We all know what those look like. Super simple setup, you know, for in the mornings or just while I'm out. If I just want to grab this, throw it in my pack, and while I'm on the ground, turkey hunting, whatever type of hunting I'm doing, I could throw it in there. Just other miscellaneous stuff. Down here, I've got mission meals, coffee, thermocell packets, a ton. Got this one. Snagged it from my wife, to be honest with you. Bought it for her. I ended up using it more than she did. This is just for when I'm hanging out in here, mosquitoes aren't bothering me, or while I'm cooking or something. Citronella candles, same thing. Low trimming. If you're a dude, or you know what chafing is, keep this with you at all times in the woods or at camp. Baby wipes. You know what those are for. Back wall setup. Took an old gun rack that I had up on the wall and repurposed it. Hung it up on this, and it's been fantastic. I can go on either side, reach through, grab the gun out, me or a buddy, or if I'm doing two different styles of hunting during deer season, couple, you know, I'll have the bow in the back seat in the case, and then I'm gonna have the guns, the rifles hanging up here in a dry protected spot. Up top here, I just built out with a couple shelving brackets, made a balance on the bottom for lighting and to kind of hide everything. Put another 1x2 strip up on top just to keep stuff contained, whatever's up there. If I'm off road or whatever, the vibrations come off. I usually keep a speaker, little charging bank up there, which is a little $40 one from Walmart. Gotten a couple years ago. It's Go Power Plus. I went a whole year without even charging the thing, and through deer season, it's been fantastic. Charging phones, charging speaker, etc. Going over here, put some just utility hooks up all across the top just to hang some gear, you know, like my turkey vest, backpack, the harness, hunting saddle, etc. Just to get it up and out of the way instead of on the floor, so it's easier getting in and out, you know, towards the evening times. Over in this corner, I left it vacant. Reason being, I'll probably end up moving the boots over and stuff to give it some more room. But I have plans for putting a little portable AC unit there, a little standalone that you would normally put inside, right in that corner. So for the hotter days, you know how it is down here in Florida, if you hunt down in Florida, especially for deer or, you know, late turkey season, it gets up to 90 degrees. It's hot. So, now with that, if you're looking at the whole inside of this, it's all paneled. Paneled it with underlayment, and behind the underlayment, I used a foam board insulation. What's funny is I got most of the materials for free because I work in construction, so just asked superintendents on job sites and stuff like that, hey, what are you doing with that? Ended up using it. Only ended up costing me about like $80 to build out this whole thing with all the extra wood that I had laying around and all the materials, and just all the extra stuff. So it's all insulated. Lighting came off of Amazon. It's 2 sets of truck bed lights that you basically would put underneath of the rails of the truck in the bed, but I kind of finagled them, tied them all in together so they're all on one switch. Works out great, perfect amount of light. The mattress I got off of Amazon. I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks. 4-inch memory foam, and then I took an extra piece of bed topper foam, 1 inch thick, that was soft density, because I noticed that the high density was a little bit too stiff for my liking. So I put the 1 inch, and it was perfect. You can't feel anything going through the mattress when it comes to like your hip when you're rolling on your side with feeling the wood too much. Of course, I'll have a second pillow in here just to have up at the headboard and stuff, but super simple setup. Blanket, I do have a sleeping bag, but like, once again, in Florida, you don't need it. Over in that corner, you see that green, basically it looks like sunshade. That is the portable shower system. It comes with a solar shower bag as well as the privacy screening. My mother and father-in-law bought that for me back in, I think it was like 4 years ago, just for doing this kind of stuff. Super awesome to use. I love using it. It's come in handy quite often, especially mid-afternoons when it's too hot and you want to cool down. Just shower down, feel refreshed, go back out for the evening sit. That's basically it for the inside. Trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing. I guess I'll just go through and kind of just show you guys what it looks like more in depth. Oh, one thing is I can open up this camp chair and it's wide enough to sit in between the two, to where I can sit up in here if it's raining or whatever and have a little end table on the left hand side of me and hang out. It's pretty freaking awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I went with all black because, you know, the theory of keeping a darker, small space, darker area with light that shines in keeps it shaded more, absorbs light more, so therefore it ends up being cooler. So with all the doors open and everything, get a lot of good airflow like today, and cools you off. You don't have to run the AC all the time. What I plan on with powering the AC unit is just a little 3,500 watt Predator generator. You know, that'd be plenty enough to run a 5,000 BTU AC unit in here. We're planning on routing the lines for that is just down here on the back on the bulkhead. Shove this over. You'll see the hole. Where is it? There it is. Down there, figure I'd just cut it out a little bit more. Throw the vent out that side for the exhaust. And then, I don't know if you can see the hole over there, just route that, the condensation line out that way as well too. One thing that's cool about the table is come out here, put your beer up here, do whatever. Just hang out with your buddies or whatever right back at camp. But yeah, this is the setup. Everything else on the truck is pretty much basic. Give you a walk around. And that's it, guys. Happy camping and happy hunting.